Chapter 119. The sudden noise surprised everyone, only Wilbur was composed. What's going on? Everyone had that question on their minds. Dozens of Special Forces officers rappelled down from the helicopters and stormed into the establishment. A general swiftly followed them. He was in a military uniform adorned with stars on his shoulders. Everyone was stunned by the sudden arrival of Special Forces. They were unsure of the situation. Why did the military come to the bar? The Special Forces quickly surrounded everyone and took control of the situation. The general walked in slowly. His imposing presence silenced everyone. The general looked around and said, "This is the operation of the Kardon Province Special Forces Unit. No one is allowed to move. We will now begin verifying your identities." Kenji felt uneasy. He mustered his courage to ask, "Are you from the military? What gives you the right to trespass on private property?" The general scoffed and replied, "We've received an official letter from the authority in the Kardon province, ordering us to assist in a special mission. Those who dare resist will be executed on the spot." The chilling tone of that statement sent shivers down their spines. The captain looked relieved somehow. Elsa stared at Wilbur. She did not think it was possible. Did Wilbur ask for assistance from the military? But they received an order from the provincial authority. Did his influence reach that far? The general asked, "May I ask, who is Elsa Janai?" She replied slowly, "That would be me." The general nodded and said, "Good. By the order of the First Authority of Kardon Province, the Special Forces Unit is now under your command." Ken Jones. "Yes, sir." The captain of the Special Forces stepped forward and saluted. "You will now follow her command until the mission is complete, then return to base," declared the general. "Yes, sir. I promise to complete the mission." Ken walked toward Elsa and saluted again. "All members of the Special Forces Unit are now under your command. Chief Janai, please give us your orders." Elsa was shocked and terrified. The military was vastly different from what she was accustomed to. They were armed to the teeth and were ready for combat. They carried submachine guns, handguns, knives, and even grenades. Their arsenal was tailored for terrorism missions. It was overkill for the current situation. She nodded in a daze. The general approached Wilbur and extended his hand. He said, "We meet again." Wilbur smiled and shook hands with Gordon. He replied, "Thank you for coming all this way in person. My father and Governor Campbell called me personally. How could I not come? I have other matters to attend to. So I won't stay long. You guys carry on." Gordon and Wilbur looked at each other and stalled. Then, the general left in a carefree manner. Gordon did not need to show up and handle such matters. He could have sent his subordinates. However, he wanted to show his respect for Wilbur. His presence terrified Kenji and his companions. Kenji began to tremble, not because Elsa was in charge of the situation. He was not afraid of Elsa or the Special Forces Unit. He was actually afraid of Wilbur, who had the power to ask for military assistance. He realized he made a huge mistake at that moment. He had underestimated Wilbur. This person possessed extraordinary connection. He is capable of reaching the provincial authority, and he has a close relationship with the general. Who the hell is he? How can he be so terrifyingly influential? Such thoughts plagued Kenji's mind. He thought about his actions and what he said the previous night. A bone-chilling realization washed over him.